Hey guys, welcome back to No Man's Land with AF Farms. It's now September. Seasons are changing. You can see around the farmhouse here we're getting a bit of different colour on the leaves. We've just finished up a big harvest last month, and now we are due for some planting. So let's have a look at our planting calendar. Alright, so it's time to get some wheat, barley and canola in the ground. So let us get underway. Alright, our old faithful New Holland T90? T9 700. Quite like this tractor. I really like the New Holland Blue as well. Alright, so let's have a look where we can plant first of all. Alright, well, I think what we might do is we are going to go this field here, main road. Oh, watch out, air cart. Been having a lot of trouble with the air carts lately, so I don't know whether it's because it's a mod and it's a little bit finicky, or it's just the size of the seeder itself. But basically, yeah, just having issues with getting them to turn around correctly, all that sort of thing. Getting stuck on stuff. So what I might do is I'll do a headland row over here. So let's just go wheat, get onto wheat first. So I'm going to have to probably shorten up this field a little bit. So just back that up a little bit so we can get all the way in. So I want a slight overlap. And we'll let him run. And I'll see if he does what I think he's going to do. And that's, when he gets to the road up here, it's going to continue ploughing the field straight ahead. So it's going to go over the road and keep ploughing. So obviously that's a problem because if like I mentioned in the other episodes, if I've got crops there and I don't want them to be destroyed, I need the seeders to stay basically where I put them. So we'll just let this guy do his thing and we'll see what he does when he gets to the end here. Check out the homestead. I'm really happy with that. I think the next project's going to be some trees up down this street here. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, what's he going to do? Hopefully, turn around. And he is going to turn. Cool. Well, proved me wrong. Actually, because I had widened this road, now that I remember. So if I quickly jump out. Is this wider? So I go into the landscaping tool, painting. Let's go dirt, because that's what we're on. Yeah, so it is double the width. So I've already widened it. That's why he has carried on. Oh, that's why he's turned around, sorry. So if we go back this way, let's see what happens. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I know he's going to do what I don't want him to do. So I'll turn him around, get him to go up and down. And we'll fix up that other section of road soon. So I'm just going to leave this guy to work. Feel free to speed the video up or skip this section, but I'm just going to let this guy do his thing for a couple of minutes, and then we'll pick up the video when I get back. Alright, looks like this guy's under control, so let's get another field going. So we want to do a field of barley. Alright, so let's go and grab another seeder. Let's grab, hopefully this guy here can drive out. So I don't understand why these air carts and seeders always collide with each other when they're parked. Like, they don't ever park straight. So if you leave them parked connected, I'm going to jump out and open this boom gate. So this is only here temporarily. So when I was building the area, I put them in as a bit of a placeholder for where I wanted the gate to run. But obviously, right this moment, I can drive around them, which is fine. So what are we looking for? Oats. That will do barley. Why not? So we'll do this field here. Now hopefully this guy does not drive into the adjacent field, which I've got a feeling he might, so I'm going to watch him just to make sure he doesn't. Because I think I've got soybeans or canola or something over there that I planted in a previous month. So let's get this guy underway. So I am missing that tiny little... Oh, that's fine. Right, let's check our map actually, that'll tell us what we're looking at. So it's almost ready to harvest. And it is soybeans. So obviously don't want to ruin that patch of soybeans. So let's just hang out in the cab for a bit, take in the view. I mean, I really do love the cab interiors in this game. Like, look at the detail. I mean, it's awesome. Interesting fact you may not know. So see the center seam of the steering wheel, and also the center seam in the bonnet, that little stripe. That is so you can follow. If you've got marks in from the seating, it basically tells you where to position the tractor in the field to make sure you get even coverage left and right. So if you imagine there's a line in that field, which there isn't in this case, but that's what it's there for, to help guide you on your turns and on your passes down the field. So let's see if this guy is going to plough on. So he's lifting. So he is going to turn. Okay, cool. So I don't know why. It might be certain tractors that do it more so than others. It might be the Big Bud, actually. So the Big Bud, for some reason, always seems to overshoot. I think it is possibly because of the triple width tyres. But the articulated, you know, John Deere's, they're no different really. Alright, what do we need to plant? Canola. Alright, let's do a patch of canola. So I think we'll just do canola down this field here. And we'll see if the big bud causes me any issues with seeding where he shouldn't. So once we get Big Bud underway, we'll go and check out the productions and see how we're travelling. Alright, let's double check my calendar. So we've got wheat, barley, canola, and we have wheat, that's oats. That's barley. This one is wheat, and this one's going to be canola. So I'll leave the other fields blank for, well, in preparation for April, because this harvest isn't going to happen until next August, so we've got 12 months. But obviously want to leave a couple of fields available. Alright, so he's underway. Let's check on our other guys. He's fine. Where is the New Holland? And he is also good. Alright, productions. So let's jump into the menu. Okay. Production chains. Okay, out of space. So where is the industrial? So let's activate barley. Oh, we don't have any barley, that's why. Distributing flour. Industrial bakery is distributing. So the central warehouse is not working for some reason. Okay, interesting. Let's go and take a closer look at the central warehouse. Because what should basically be happening is when that bread is at capacity, it should head straight over to the central warehouse, which is here. This silo is empty. This is unusual. Because normally what should happen is it should show up in here. So it should show up in the production chains menu. So let's have a look at our bread again. So the flour is getting distributed to the bakery, because we can see that those industrial bakeries are consuming the flour, and the bread is now 7,000 litres. So I'm wondering if you don't. So let's try and put the small warehouse down and see if this does anything. So you want silos. We want the. So it receives good and issues them again based on a production capacity 5,000 litres per variety. The size of the output area corresponds to the acceptance area. So the size of the output area corresponds to acceptance area of central warehouse M and 2. So I don't believe you need. So perhaps you need. Perhaps we need one of these as well. Interesting. Let's try the small one. So it looks as so if I go back into the menu here, so the M2 and large receives goods installed. The size and output area corresponds to the acceptance area of the central and M2. Anyway, let's just try this and see what happens. Alright, let's see if this starts to receive any goods. Might not be straight away, but let's have a look. So that's the industrial bakery trigger, which is, so if I'm looking around here, so there should be a trigger point. Oh yeah, there it is there. Okay. Cool. So this production should be central warehouse, extra small. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be. Alright, so here we go. Let's go activate bakery. Oh, look, let's just activate everything. Okay, bakeries, incoming materials. So it just tells you what's incoming, you can't do anything with that. Let's go storing, selling, distributing, storing. So we've got flour, bread, where's our canola oil? So that's all storing currently. Change output mode, selling, distributing, storing. So I think what must happen, I think what's probably happened here is because I built the central warehouse, so this one over here, the big one and the extension, because they were bought before the productions began, maybe it's a bug where they don't pick up the production chain, because it's just saying it's empty. Whereas this one should... So there we go, it's already got 10,000 litres of bread and flour. Also it tells me, let's have a look. Oh no, that's the industrial bakery. So it's picking up the industrial bakery, not the... managed production point. I might just have to see how this rolls over one day of operation, see if we get anything in it. Because basically, what should happen is any excess flour, and this bread for sure. So basically it's supposed to be distributing, but it'll stay there as distributing until it can't go anywhere. So on the next cycle, I believe this will start to fill up, and then what I'll probably have to do is, if that's the case, I have to delete this and that and rebuild them to get them into the production chain, it looks like, which is a bit of a pain, but that's what you got to do, I guess. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where hopefully we get this production chain working, and we'll see if we can't start cranking out some bread and flour sales. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.